Okay. Okay, so very good morning to all of you today, and welcome to the second session of the EDS educational activity, which is today is train the session for students for SolarBot. All right, the second of three sessions of train the students. So we are very honored today to have two distinguished guests. The first is Professor Dr. Nohayati binti Soin from University of Malaya, and also Associate Professor in Senior Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Zulfakar from UiTM Shah Alam. So Professor Nohayati, she is our past chair of EDS Malaysia, all right, past chair, and Dr. Ahmad Sabirin is the current chair of EDS Malaysia chapter. So I'd just like to read out a brief biography about Prof. Dr. Nohayati Soin. So basically, Prof. Nohayati Soin, she received her Bachelor of Engineering degree from Liverpool Polytechnic UK and Master's degree in Microelectronics from Liverpool John Moores University. Okay, and she received her PhD degree from National University of Malaysia, UKM. She's currently a professor working in the Electrical Engineering Faculty, University of Malaya, and her research interest is in micro and nano sensor design for medical applications, VLSI design, and semiconductor device reliability. She's a professional engineer with Board of Engineers Malaysia, senior member of IEEE, and member of IEM. Okay, so she has been with IEEE for 15 years and very actively involved in EDS Malaysia chapter in promoting excellence in the field of electronic devices for the benefit of humanity. So she has served as the chair of EDS Malaysia in 2019 and also 2020. And she was also the chair for our 2020 ICSE conference. And she has also served as technical program committee on many international conferences. So she's also a principal investigator and co-researcher for local and international grants, for example, UM Grant, FRGS, TRGS, Science Fund, and so forth. So she has also experience in doctoral and also master's degree examination process as an external and internal examiner, also author and co-author of 60 scientific papers, and she has published more than 80 conference research papers and several keynote lectures. And she's also a regular reviewer for many journals. So ladies and gentlemen, so please put your hands together to listen to welcoming remarks from Professor Dr. Nohayati Soin. Prof, dipersilakan Prof.
Okay, terima kasih Dr. Suzy. Boleh dengar ke? Sorry, kena test line dulu. Okay, clear?
Boleh Prof. Loud and clear.
Okay, terima kasih Dr. Suzy. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi. Okay, terutama sekali saya ucapkan terima kasih pada Dr. Suzy atas jemputan. Dr. Suzy as a Vice Chair IEEE EDS R10 Subcommittee for Regions and Chapters. Okay, kita ada Dr. Associate Professor Dr. Ahmad Sabirin, IEEE EDS Malaysia Chapter Chair, and then semua member EDS Malaysia Chapter, dan kita ada kita ada EDS student branch, okay, Mr. Tan Eugene, dan semua para guru, okay, para pelajar. Mungkin pelajar ada kategori daripada sekolah rendah dan sekolah menengah, dan para guru juga, dan juga para mungkin para ibu bapa pun ada untuk support aktiviti ni, pasal aktiviti ni adalah online dan memerlukan bantuan atau asisten daripada ibu bapa. Saya ucapkan selamat datang dan terima kasih atas support untuk program yang saya boleh katakan program yang kita panggil julung-julung kali, walaupun tak silap saya ini adalah kali kedua untuk sesi kedua untuk program IEEE EDS mendekati pelajar-pelajar untuk ilmu-ilmu ni, ilmu Electrical Engineering. Berharap saya yakin program ni akan dapat banyak memberi idea, experience kepada semua pelajar dengan bantuan facilitator. Para facilitator adalah pelajar daripada kita panggil specialization dalam electrical and electronic engineering. Jadi apa-apa support, knowledge yang akan disampaikan secara hands on, saya yakin akan support kepada minat pelajar kepada kita dalam era sekarang semua telah menggunakan aplikasi kita panggil era dunia IR 4.0. Jadi IR 4.0 dah biasa dengar dalam era robotics, artificial intelligence, tapi di sini adalah dalam program Engineers Demonstrates Science. Jadi ini adalah basic atau asas supaya para pelajar dari kategori sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah dapat mendekati skop AI projek yang ada related pada IR 4.0, projek terkini terutama dalam robotics and then knowledge atau experience dalam coding. Jadi ini adalah penting untuk STEM education di mana dengan pendedahan dan experience asas ini akan boleh memberi idea kepada semua pelajar apakah bidang yang akan diceburi pada masa akan datang. Jadi saya ucapkan tahniah pada semua peserta peserta cilik. Mungkin ada peserta cilik saya dapat tengok dalam video ni ada macam peserta cilik. Terima kasih join dengan semangat berkobar-kobar. Para ibu bapa juga yang support semua ada peluang untuk hands on dapatkan idea, tak kira background ni tak kira background ibu bapa engineering ke ibu bapa social science, ini adalah perkara asas di mana perkara asas ni sebenarnya semua dah pakai semua dah pakai, semua dalam rumah semua dah ada AI, artificial intelligence, semua IR 4.0. Jadi saya ucapkan tahniah dan saya ucapkan selamat maju jaya untuk semua projek yang akan dilakukan hari ini dan semoga berjaya untuk bukan sekadar untuk mendapat awards. Saya tahu ada beberapa awards yang akan diberikan oleh EDS, tapi bagi semua peserta, bagi saya siapa yang telah menyempurnakan program ini, dia adalah satu kejayaan juga. Okey, terima kasih Dr. Suzy.
Okey, terima kasih Prof beri kata semangat. So seterusnya kita ada seorang lagi distinguished speaker, which is Associate Professor Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Zulfaqar. So allow me to read his brief biography. So Dr. Sabirin received his PhD in zinc oxide and copper oxide for sensors, solar cells and memory devices from RMIT University, Australia, and his master's degree from University of Liverpool, UK, and Bachelor of Engineering from University of Malaya. Okay, and Dr. Sabirin is currently the Deputy Dean of ICANN, which is Office of Industry, Community and Alumni Network of UiTM Shah Alam. And Dr. Sabirin is also the current chair of IEEE EDS Malaysia. And other significant accomplishment from Dr. Sabirin is he's the winner of the RMIT University Doctoral Research Excellence Prize in 2015. Also several Best Paper Awards in various conferences. And his current post as an Associate Professor is since 2007 until now. And last but not least, his favorite hobbies is swimming and also reading. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Dr. Sabirin to give his welcoming remarks for our program. Dr. Sabirin, dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Prof. Susi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera, selamat pagi. Saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada Prof. Susi atas pengenalan mengenai diri saya. Terima kasih dan kepada Prof. Yati, mentor saya, selaku supervisor saya juga masa FYP project di UM, dan terima kasih kepada semua anak-anak yang menyertai program ini, kepada ibu bapa, kepada guru-guru. Anda adalah champion dalam program-program untuk memperkenalkan Industry Revolution 4.0 ataupun program-program yang membentuk robot kepada anak-anak didik sekalian. Saya nak minta tolong boleh tak? Supaya ceria kita pada hari ini, boleh tak buka kamera? Saya nak tengok bilangan partisipan yang ramai ni. Supaya kita boleh, kalau adik-adik dah siap SolarBot, tunjuk SolarBot yang adik-adik dah buat. Mana SolarBot yang yang mana yang ada hardware, tunjukkan SolarBot, tunjukkan Toby. Saya rasa ada yang orang yang dah ada Toby di rumah, ada yang dah ada SolarBot di rumah. Okey, macam ni lah speed. Oh, bagus. Muaz. Itu SolarBot dah tunjuk dah gambar SolarBot. Okey, Eugene pun dah tunjuk gambar SolarBot. Saya minta yang lain-lain. Kalau boleh buka kamera. Okey, alright. Kita ada dekat situ. Okey, adik Nur Kaisara Nasrin dah tunjuk Toby dekat situ. Okey, so bagus. Okey, so saya rasa ini adalah peluang di mana adik-adik dapat belajar mengenai Industry Revolution 0.0 ataupun lebih specifically iaitu dalam bidang robot. Okey, saya mengambil peluang ini, saya nak memberitahu kepada adik-adik, sebenarnya inilah dunia yang kita namakan dunia STEM. Science, Teknologi dan Engineering. So saya harap bila adik-adik buat SolarBot ni, nak tanya sikit, buka mic sikit, bila adik-adik buat SolarBot ni, seronok tak? Bila pasang assemble ni seronok tak? Mak dengan ayah tolong tak adik-adik? Nak dengar sikit? Alamak, kata tidak, mak dengan ayah tak tolong ke? Okey, mak dengan ayah sepatutnya kasket daripada 3D tu, prosesi dah ketawa besar dah tu. Okey, so dekat situ tu boleh minta mak dengan ayah bantu. Okey, tadi kita nampak Muaz, mana gambar Muaz tadi? Okey, masa buat pasang SolarBot, susah tak nak buat? Muaz, susah? Mak dengan ayah tolong tak?
Mak tolong.
Okay, actually Muaz, I would like to ask you a simple question. Apa Muaz belajar masa assemble SolarBot ni? What do you learn when you assemble? Okay, when you assemble the assemble, daripada satu benda kecil-kecil kita cantumkan dia supaya menjadi satu benda yang besar. Apa yang Muaz belajar?
Kena pasang gear betul-betul. Kata tak? Tak jadi.
Kalau tak jadilah kan. Tak boleh nak on. Itulah objektif kita, iaitu nak memupuk minat adik-adik ke dalam bidang robot. Supaya adik tanam dalam diri adik-adik cita-cita. Bila dah besar nanti salah satu cita-cita adik-adik adalah to become an engineer. Okay, to become an engineer ataupun jurutera dalam bidang robotik. Dan saya berharap dengan pengalaman ini, sempena adik buat pasang benda robot, SolarBot ataupun daripada Toby ni dapat mengukuhkan silaturahim, iaitu perhubungan keluarga. Mak dengan ayah tolong bantu, macam saya dah bantu pasang, buka balik, rupanya tertinggal satu komponen kat luar, buka balik. Kadang-kadang rasa itulah sebenarnya spend time di waktu PKP. Sebenarnya kalau adik-adik tengok waktu PKP ni, kita PDPR, belajar saja. So ini adalah salah satu warkah baru yang dibawa daripada IMAN, warkah baru yang dibawa daripada IEEE EDS UKM Student Branch, IEEE EDS Malaysia Chapter, EDS NTT SEC Penang Chapter, di mana memberi pendedahan secara realiti, secara fizikal, di mana adik merasa buat daripada komponen kecil sampailah dia menjadi satu bentuk. Dan pada hari ini kita ada beberapa fasilitator yang membantu adik-adik, iaitu seperti Brother Tan Eugene, Alia Syukrina, Nivala Laken, Dara. Okey, mereka akan bantu adik-adik untuk memahami lebih lanjut mengenai SolarBot. Dan pada minggu depan adik-adik akan belajar pasal Toby. Saya rasa challenge nak pasang Toby ni Tuhan saja yang tahu, tapi dia bila dah dapat benda tu bergerak adalah satu excitement. Saya dah pasang, lepas tu tiba-tiba anak saya kata, alamak kita tertinggal satu. Bila nak buka balik benda tu, saya rasa dalam hati azabnya nak buka. Takut pecah, tetapi ini adalah pengalaman. Okey, ini adalah pengalaman dan saya juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada cikgu-cikgu yang membantu, ibu bapa yang membantu, dan ini adalah harapan EDS Malaysia ataupun IEEE secara general, Institution of Electric and Electronic Engineering, adalah untuk memberi pendedahan kepada sekolah mengenai IR 4.0 ataupun dalam bidang specifically bidang electrical dan elektronik. Saya tidak nak cerita panjang lebar. Saya rasa semua orang sudah excited, adik-adik dapat menimba banyak ilmu daripada sesi pada minggu ini dan sesi pada minggu depan. Dengan ini, sebelum saya menutup ucapan pagi ini, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada kita boleh tunjuk tepuk tangan. Saya rasa IEEE UKM EDS Student Branch membawa satu warkah baru yang sangat-sangat bermanfaat kepada anda semua. Dan justru itu saya mengharapkan kepada brother-brother Tan Eugene, Alia, Nilava dan Yogash berterusan untuk membantu anak-anak supaya mencapai satu konsep yang mana mereka bila habis program ni dia tahu apa fungsi SolarBot, apa itu Renewable Energy, dan untuk Toby bagaimana Toby tu nak gerak ke kanan ke kiri dan sebagainya. Okey, dengan itu terima kasih dan saya mengharapkan semua orang happy dan terus sampai pukul 12 tengah hari pada hari ini. Terima kasih. Saya pass over pada Prof Susita Menon.
Okey, terima kasih Dr. Sabirin, beri semangat ya pagi-pagi. Okey. Alright, so next lepas welcoming remarks, we have photo session actually. So minta semua buka kamera, senyum lebar-lebar. Okey. Kita ada photo session sekarang ni. Nanti kita tunggu sekejap semua buka kamera
Okey, semua.
Semua. Imran Azrif tak buka kamera lagi. Yashini. Kita ada student branch. Ya, Hazian, Dr. Hazian, Harish, Iril. Kita tunggu semua buka
Jom kita support. Buka kamera supaya kita dapat tunjuk inilah kenangan.
Semua buka kamera.
Buka kamera
kita
semua.
Secara fizikal Ni cara kita boleh nampak ada Dr. Mai dengan kids.
Razik.
Sarah, Razik.
Okay. Okay, Eugene. Eugene, 1, 2, 3, then can take the photo.
1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Right, terima kasih Prof. Yati dan juga Dr. Sabirin untuk berikan welcoming remarks tadi. So next, we move on to our program. Alia boleh share slides lagi sekali tak? Okay, alright. Okay, so pada pagi ni kita ada 2 orang tenaga pengajar, which is Tan Eugene, Chair of EDS UKM Student Branch, and also Miss Alia Shukrina, who is the Treasurer of EDS UKM Student Branch. So without further ado, I'd like to invite our event instructors to proceed with the program.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now first we will talk about the renewable energy. I would like to share this video for all of us.
Is there an audio, Eugene? For audio, is it? Is there an audio?
Yeah, there's audio. Can't hear it, is it?
Cannot hear the audio.
Smile and learn.
Renewable energy. We obtain energy from two different sources, renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. Today we're going to learn about renewable energy sources. Renewable energy refers to all those limitless energy sources present in nature. The sun, the wind, the force of water, or the inner heat of the earth are examples of renewable energy sources. These energy sources are present in nature and are naturally replenished. That's why they never run out. These are some of the most well-known renewable energy types. Solar energy comes from the sun and reaches us as light and heat. For example, thanks to these solar panels, we can capture sunlight energy and transform it into thermal energy to heat water in this house. Eolic energy comes from the movement of air or the wind. For example, these windmills transform wind into electric energy. Tidal wave energy comes from the movement of sea waves or when tides change from high to low, and vice versa. Hydraulic energy is produced by the water we store in reservoirs or artificial lakes. Look at this dam. Water falls over from a high spot. Then it flows through the hydroelectric factory, where the force of the water is transformed into electric energy. Geothermal energy is generated from the heat stored in the earth. This type of energy is used for heating a house or generating electricity, for example. Let's look at some of the main advantages of renewable energies. They are environmentally friendly because they don't emit CO2 or greenhouse effect gases. They are limitless because they are obtained from natural resources that don't run out and replenish naturally. They are safer for our health because they don't generate toxic residues harmful for people. There is no doubt that renewable energies have many advantages, but there are disadvantages as well.
Okay, so as you see the video, we all know that there are many renewable energy sources. One would be the sunlight, atau kita juga panggil dia cahaya. Then wind power, angin. Then juga geothermal energy, yang dia provide itu heat punya energy. Dan kita juga ada tidal power dan hydroelectric power yang datang dari air. And also biofuel. Semua energy supply ini dia continuous supply. Dia tak akan macam kekurangan dan dia juga tidak akan pollute kita punya atau kita jika panggil juga tidak mencemarkan udara kita atau keadaan negara bumi kita lah. Ini adalah itu benefit dia untuk guna renewable energy. Dan jika kamu terlihat tadi ada solar panel kan, macam Toby itu dia juga ada itu solar cell. Oleh itu SolarBot kita menggunakan cahaya untuk mengambil tenaga. Ini if you see from the top of the house, there is the solar cell, which is the SolarBot here, also the same the solar cell. As you can see from here, we use the sun energy, and then the solar panel, it will help us to convert the sun energy into electricity. After that, you see there is the line, this line. It will slowly move the electricity to the enable to power electrical item, and from here it will pass to a breaker box. We can call it as our switch. Then it will also move to our refrigerator and also our light. So sun is if we use solar cell, we take the sun energy to convert it to electricity. This is the alternate way of using the renewable energy source. Okay, now we will talk about the SolarBot, how the SolarBot use the sun to works. And here is the overview of SolarBot. Okay, as you can see, SolarBot it can be in many forms. We got 14 forms of it. As you can see, it can sense sunlight and then move in land or water based on the form that you have changed or you have assembled. And from this clip, yeah, sorry. Yeah, as you see here, you see there is the one metal things. This one. This is the main reason why your SolarBot able to move. Next slide, I will explain more detail about it. Okay, for the electronics in the SolarBot, it contains the gear and motor, like I just now mentioned, that this gear and the motor, and how the motor will get the electricity, and it will get the electricity from the sun through the solar cell, this one. So these are the main important parts to enable the SolarBot to work. Okay, this is the flow of how the SolarBot get the energy. First, we will provide the sunlight from the sun, or maybe the torchlight, which got the 50W, and it will provide the solar energy. After that, the solar panel will convert the sunlight into the electrical energy. And once it has the electrical energy, it will flow through the motor, and the motor there will start to rotate the gear, and the other gear will start rotating as well. And this is what we call mechanical energy. And once the gear, everything is able to move, and then finally the board will start to move based on your assemble model. Okay, now we will start our Tinkercad session. So everyone, please open your Tinkercad. Okay, now we will start from the solar cell first. Has everyone opened your Tinkercad or has any trouble with Tinkercad? Please let me know so I can assist you. Ada sesiapa yang masih tak ada Tinkercad atau ada masalah untuk buka Tinkercad, sila beritahu. Okay, now everyone, please find the solar cell in your Tinkercad. Then place it. Okay, then cause here we don't have exactly like the SolarBot part, so we use the DC motor to replace the motor in the SolarBot. Okay, so like last session we say it's better we have a switch. So now everyone, let's find the switch. Okay, and then this is your solar panel, which is the one in the SolarBot. Okay, now we'll start the connection. Ground to ground, negative, negative, and positive to the pin. Okay, now let's start the simulation. And here you can adjust the sunlight quantity. And now it's closed, so it's turned on. You see now it's moving, rotating. This because there is a sunlight. And you can adjust the sunlight quantity as well. You see, as I moving it down, decreasing, the rotating will also start to get slowly. And today I would like to teach you all about the multimeter as well. This is one of the instruments that we use to measure the voltage or the current or even resistor of the component. And now, as you can see, the solar cell here, the peak voltage 5 volt. So the maximum voltage for that the solar cell can supply is 5 volt. And now we will check whether the voltage is 5 or not supplied by the solar cell. Aya, can you provide the Tinkercad code to Ariel and Adam?
All right. Later I will send. Okay.
Okay, and now to measure the emitter, or we also call the current arus, we have to make it the connection as in series. So we take out this, and then we start connect to the multimeter. And now you can see now this is a series circuit, and then we'll start the simulation. As you can see, this is the value for the current, 7.5. If I adjust the sunlight, now it will be getting smaller value. If max,
Eugene, some are asking for the Tinkercad code.
I'm asking Aya to provide.
Yes,
Okay.
Doctor. All right,
You post the group. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this is the method for the current measuring, which is ampere, the SI unit. And now we will proceed to voltage. So stop simulate. And to measure the voltage value, it will be easier as we just need to plot the negative and the positive sign. And now please everyone, and if you want to change your multimeter mode, whether to current or voltage, you just have to right click it or left click as well. Then you change the mode. Here you see the amperage and voltage and resistance. Just now is the current, so it will be the amperage. And now we'll go to the voltage. For voltage is easier, you just have to plot it in parallel. Okay. And then and now we start. Just now the solar panel is 5 volt, right? Then, however, here it didn't show 5 volt as there may be some voltage loss, as currently we connected quite many things like the DC motor and also the many wires. So there may be a loss of voltage happens. So in real life, sometimes the 5 volt doesn't really mean that it will supply the actual 5 volt. Okay, this is how we use multimeter. Multimeter, you will use it until now. Even you get old, you measure anything for the component as in or circuit, you still using multimeter. So multimeter is a very useful instrument. And bear in mind that to measure voltage, make sure that it is a parallel line, just like here, we just have to probe it. And for the current, make sure that you make the circuit in the series form, like just now.
What's that?
Yes.
There is, what's that small black block at the top?
Oh, that one is the switch,
Slide switch.
slide switch.
Just search for slide switch in the
Yeah.
basic components, yeah. Then you'll find it.
Even if you don't have slide switch, also never mind, you can just straight connect it to the multimeter. You see, as I remove the slide switch, the voltage will be 5 volt. Because just now there is a voltage supply to the slide switch as well, so there's a loss in there. Okay, so remember, for voltage will be in parallel, while for current, make sure it is in series. Okay, this left side is the series version, which is to measure the current, and right side is the voltage version in parallel form. Yeah. Then you can play around your solar cell to adjust the value. As you also know, if you guys got realized, right, when the sunlight is getting stronger, your SolarBot will be moving faster or even better, right? Okay. So we'll proceed to our next circuit.
So semua okey ke? Ada yang tak faham? Kalau tak faham boleh tanya ya, boleh tanya Abang Eugene. Semua faham,
Ya.
boleh ikut?
Ada apa-apa question, pertanyaan boleh tulis kat chat atau macam tadi ada satu pelajar terus buka mic tanya.
Yeah.
The circle on the right, how do we connect it to the slide switch again?
Do you mean the switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get my switch. Yeah, you see here got the one common and one terminal 2. The common one, you can just connect it to the DC motor. And then the terminal 2, you just connect it to the negative of the multimeter. Yeah. Then we start. Oh, now 5 volt. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. Just now no need to connect. Straight connect here. So just now we just have to connect like this. This is the normal circuit. for the solar cell and the DC motor to make it move. Okay, then if you want to measure the voltage, then we just have to probe it on the negative. Make sure the black to black. And then red to red. This is the method to measure the voltage. Okay, so is there any question? So left side will be for the current, and then right side it will be for the voltage. So just have to make sure that the left side is in series form. This is a series circuit, and then right side is the parallel. Parallel circuit usually like this. Sorry, my bad drawing.
Semua okey ke? When bila start simulation, make sure switch kena on ya. Slide switch must be on. Then you can get your motor to rotate.
Yeah, side switch is this one.
Yeah, slide switch must be on.
If off, then it will be like the left side you see. There will be no current flow. This means that the circuit doesn't work because we have turned off the switch, so everything will be turned off. Yeah, meanwhile, you see the right side, the switch is on, so there is a voltage and the motor is auto rotating. Okay. If you see my left side, there is a drawing, quite ugly. This is the series drawing for the circuit. I mean, not for this circuit, but this is an example of how the series circuit looks like in a drawing. And then for the right side, this is the parallel drawing for the parallel circuit. Okay, so any more question for this part? Okay, to summarize for you all, this session is to teach you all that the quantity of the sunlight will affect the value of the voltage and the current to supply the DC motor. As you can see, as the sunlight is getting lesser and lesser, the DC motor will be moving slower. And see the rotating only 641 RPM. This is the rate of the speed of rotating. You see, as I increase to max, it will be 8,000. You see 4 digit, and the voltage value also increasing as well. Okay, any more question? If not, I will proceed to our next part.
Okay, ada soalan tak? Adik-adik semua, kalau semua boleh faham, kita boleh move on. Kalau ada soalan, boleh tanya dekat Bang Eugene. Tak ada Semua okey, semua clear.
Okay, I will proceed to the next one. Okay, now here we will using Arduino. Arduino is actually just like the last session one. If you remember the SC controller, the blue box in the snap circuit, Arduino can be, they more or less the same, both of them. Yeah. So now we will start by searching the Arduino. Arduino is ARDUINO. Yeah, and now we will take a servo motor. This blue box is a micro servo.
Can you follow?
Okay, servo. Just click.
Itu bagian apa ya kalau gitu?
To rotate the component, click your top left there. There is a rotate, or you can just click R, your keyboard there to rotate it. And then we'd like to introduce our photoresistor. Now we search photoresistor. As you can see, the left side we got 2 photoresistors, so take out 2 photoresistors.
How do we rotate the servo?
Oh, you press the servo and then you type your keyboard R. Just click until it rotate until you like it looks. If not, you can also click to the top left there. This one is the rotate. Shortcut, we just use keyboard. If not, then you can click the one that I just circle it on the top left. That's the button to the rotate. Okay, and then we also have 2 resistors. So let's find resistor as well. Okay, now we'll start our wiring. And now you can see here the Arduino here. There's a 5-volt ground, and A0 and A1. We'll be using the A0 for the resistor 1, the left side resistor, and then the A1 on the analog here to be our photoresistor on the right hand side. Okay. Before that, we pass through a resistor, and then we also connect it. Our A1, our A0 also connect to this line as well. And then to complete the circuit, we have to make sure that the circuit is always in ground. So our ground connect to our resistor also. And then this is one part of the complete. And then we also need a voltage supply. So we will get our 5-volt to supply voltage to our photoresistor. Okay. Can anybody, is there any problem until here? Just have to make sure the 5-volt is connected to the right hand side of the terminal 2 of the photoresistor. And then the resistor, this one, is connected to the ground. And then the A0 is connected to the resistor, same as the photoresistor. The one, the yellow, this yellow. Okay. And then we also continue to do the same as for the right hand side. But this time we will be connect it to the A1, as now we are letting our A0 as the left hand side. And then the A1 is our right hand side.
Adik-adik semua boleh ikut? Ada yang tak boleh ikut, tak boleh follow, tak faham? Boleh tanya ya.
Pastikan semua wiring kamu sampai kamu dapat boleh tengok dia ada satu titik merah macam ni lah. Dan terus kamu tekan dia. Ini baru masuk dia wiring kamu ada connected. Jika kamu terus tekan dia dia tak ada merah, maksudnya connection dia tak ada connected lah. Dia tidak ada connect. Ya, jika kamu boleh lihat sini jika ada apa-apa masalah. Okay. Jika tak ada masalah, saya akan proceed kepada servo motor punya connection, yaitu ini biru kotak punya. Okay, tengok dia ada 3 pin kan. Yang pertama, yang first one dia ada signal, dan kedua ada power yang kita juga panggil itu supply. Yang yang itu ground atau kita short form kita panggil GND. Yang ini GND. Okay, kita signal kita letak ke pin 2 yang atas sini. Tengok masa saya wiring saya letak ke sini, dia ada tunjuk kotak merah punya. So make sure masa kamu buat wiring kan, pasti dia kotak merah baru tekan. Jadi dia baru ada connected. Okay, then power. Sebab tadi kita, okay, satu question. Power kita akan letak ke mana? Tadi kita photoresistor, dua photoresistor ini dua kuning. Dia connect kepada 5 volt kan. Jadi sekarang servo motor kita juga connect kepada 5 volt yang sama juga. Okay. Untuk pastikan circuit kita complete, selepas supply, kita akan pergi ke ground. Ini baru kita panggil satu circuit complete. Baik, itu kita balik ke ground yang sama seperti kedua resistor tadi. Okay. And then because this is an Arduino, so there will be a code for it, and then I will share the code now. Yes. There is a two type we can use. One is either we just use block or text. For text, this will be the code. I paste it in the chat box, so you guys can copy the code, or you may just use the block to adjust the value, just like what is shown here, like this one. For the left side, this is the block. And then for the right side, this is where we type coding. Left side will be more familiar because the SC controller, right? The SC controller, the block coding, if you use a snap circuit apps, it will be shown something like this as well. This is what you call block. And then if we show it in text, it will be like this right hand side. This one, wait, you guys get reach to form yeah, okay. Higher education, then you approach to here. This is what I call coding programming. This is a C++, but to let you all easier, just use the left side one, this one, blocks. You just have to pull your left side things to right hand side. And then pull the bit, little bit. So. Yeah, one output, and then another one is control with, and then we put the output again. Okay, I think I shared wrong code, sorry. My bad. I shared wrong code. Ignore the code just now. This is the actual code. Yeah, this is the actual code. My bad. To make it easier, you guys just copy the text and then paste it. This one, I've just put it in the text box. So is anyone have any trouble until here? Just have to put the code to the text. Ada apa masalah tak? Jika ada masalah, then boleh bagi saya tahu. Sebab jika tak ada code ini, mungkin semua segi ini tidak akan jalan seperti yang kita mau. If you guys have do the right, it will be something like this. For the left hand side, this is what we said for to make the robot to turn. But in this case, this SolarBot doesn't work like this. But if we were really to build a robot, then it will be function in this kind of way. You see now both of the resistors, they are in zero, no sunlight, right? So you see when I move one, the right hand side, the servo motor will start to move. Cause just now the code actually is mean that if the right hand side sunlight, the photoresistor in the sunlight is higher than the left side, then the servo motor will start to move in anti-clockwise. You see, just now when I increasing the value, it will start rotating in anti-clockwise. This means that the robot will turn its head to the anti-clockwise direction as it detected sunlight more on the right hand side. So what if the right hand side value is more than the, what is happen when the left hand side of the photoresistor is more than the right hand side? Then the servo motor will start to move in clockwise. Means the robot will turn it to clockwise direction. But not this robot lah. I mean, this is just an example to show that how the sunlight can make, how we use sunlight to make the robot to turn the direction. If we were to really big around. Yes.
Can you show the code again?
The code is in the chat box. If you want to change the code, then when I start simulate, then you just now you copy, right? Then you just paste it here. Make sure it's in text.
I can't. Oh.
Yeah. Make sure everyone your code will be in the text form. Because now this is the text form. Is there any more question or any trouble? Let me know.
I can't get the text form of the code.
Oh, can does it show something like this when you try to use the text?
I can't. When I press code, it only shows the output control math variables implementation. There isn't option to change blocks and text.
So you don't have the option to use it in text, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Eugene.
Yes.
Some of them said that they got error for the coding, for the code.
Error.
Maybe they couldn't run.
Don't use the first one. The first one, that one is error. Use the second one.
I already got the text.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
All right.
So can you run it?
Sure.
So is there any student who able to get it? Please let me know. Oh, very good. So So make sure everyone your code is this one lah. Yes. Only this one you can able to change, like what I mentioned just now. You see, when I wait, the motor will rotate. This is how a robotic system works. As you can see now, this is the whole circuit. In the future, you may use a lot of these things. You are planning to study engineering. Sorry, just this code. Yeah, make sure your code, everything is in this one. Okay, if there is no more question, then I will. Yeah, no more question, then I will proceed. Then we will proceed to our next agenda. My agenda will be end here. And congratulations to everyone who get it work. And for those who can't get it, don't worry. You may we got our video, so you can refer back to it. And make sure use the second code. The code that just now one of the students just shared. That is the code should be used, not the first one that I put. That one I put it wrong. Okay. And then another one is make sure when you put the code right, make sure it is in text. This one. Make sure both of these are correct. Then paste the code that I just shared, and then you can play around with your photoresistor. Photoresistor function is when it detects more sunlight, then the resistance value will be increased. And then this is how the Arduino board detect. And then based on the code, then it will guide the servo motor to move as how we want it. Okay. This is the end of my part. So Aya, you can proceed to your part as now.
Okay. Thank you, Eugene. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Can Alia.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students. So, selamat pagi. Okay, sekarang masa yang mesti semua student nanti-nantikan kan nak assemble robot kan. So, okay, Eugene, can start the first slide. Alright, so we move to our project time with SolarBot kit. And student, as you can see here, we have 14 different design in total to construct our SolarBot. And for your information, we have 2 levels for this SolarBot, which is the first one, level 1, less challenging, and for level 2 is a bit more challenging. But as for today, we will go through and for 3 design circle here, where 2 of them is from level 1 and another one is from level 2. But however, since we don't have much time today, we will just only do or assemble together only for level 1 models. But don't worry, as for level 2, I will show you and let you see how I assemble the cardboard, which is the level 2 one, how I assemble and how it works. Okay. All right. Next, Eugene. Okay, students, since this SolarBot is use renewable energy, no battery is required for our robot, but because we only use, we will direct use the sunlight, and also if there is no sun outside, you can use minimum 50 watt halogen lamp. And please remember that we cannot use any phone's flashlight, because why? Because even from the latest iPhone 12, the wattage is only about 5 to 10 watt, and we may not have sufficient brightness to run our robot. And why we use sunlight is because we know that sun is always lots of energy. Dia akan bagi banyak energy untuk kita punya solar panel nanti. And why we can use 50 watt halogen lamp is because the combination of the halogen gas and also the tungsten filament which produce a halogen cycle chemical reaction, in which this allows the filament to operate at higher temperature than a standard lamp yang kita boleh jumpa dekat luar sana, dengan power yang sama, dan dia juga boleh produce light with higher luminous efficacy. So it much more better if you guys tak ada, if macam kat luar macam cloudy ke macam apa-apa, you guys can use this 50 watt. Okay, next Eugene. Okay, so as for this SolarBot, there are so many steps that we need to follow. So you guys can refer to this manual book. We call this manual book to assemble the robot. And if mana-mana student cannot follow, cannot catch up apa yang manual ni cakap, kita boleh refer to the YouTube. Later I will share the link. Okay, wait, I share first. Oh wait. Oops. Okay, later on I will share it. Okay. Okay, so from the second page of this manual, what we required, what we need to assemble our robot, I think most of you already know, right? First, we need diagonal cutter to cut all the parts, all this part, all the component here. And also, if possible, please use safety glasses. If you can use. Okay, and then for mechanical part here, we have motor with connectors. This motor is not the usual we can find outside lah, because yang ni motor yang sangat kecil, dan juga kita ada solar panel with spring yang kita akan expose dia nanti dekat sun ataupun your lamp. And also we get so many kind of gear. And also lastly, we have boat if you guys not test your robot work on the water. But as for today, we will not do this because it's quite complicated. Okay, so for the third page of the manual, we got the details of our plastic part. We have 6 plastic part, labeling A to F. And also please make sure once you want to cut it properly, and once you have assembled the robot, you can still reassemble to change to another design. But please remember, once you reassemble it, please keep your component, your part inside this plastic poly bag, and you can boleh attach stiker B tu yang dekat page 4 dekat atas setiap poly bag ni, so that you can easily identify komponen apa untuk next you guys nak assemble another robot kan. So nanti tak adalah pening-pening nak cari mana ni sebab terlalu banyak komponen kan. Okay, alright, so next Eugene. Okay, so we start with our SolarBot. Okay, as I mentioned in the group, for this session, we must have a work body module and also head module. Okay, siapa yang ada issues kenapa tak function, macam mana kita nak test dia functioning atau tak. Okay, next Eugene. We can refer. Okay, Eugene. Okay, we can refer to manual book page 9. Kita boleh test dia, kita attach this head and also this module together dengan dua C6 gear ni. Okay, lepas tu pastikan polarity which is the terminal wire kita connect dia betul-betul. Okay, kalau student boleh tengok kat sini, ada satu terminal dia macam showing it negative and also another one positive side. Okay, so bila adik-adik dah test, cocok lah, masukkan semua betul-betul, apa yang akan jadi, the gear C6 ni supposedly to be turn ataupun rotating, so that is showing your all the body and also all your body connection, especially you guys buat betul-betul lah. If tak betul, if dia tak nak bergerak, even you dah exposed to sun lama-lama, you can check again your wiring, the connection of black and red wire, ataupun another one bila dah check tapi dah betul, ataupun you guys can deassemble this gearbox, which is we call body module, and then try to reassemble again. So next Eugene. Okay, so this how it looks like for our testing model. Sorry. Okay, left, back, and front view. Okay, next, Eugene. And I put it under the sun, and it will be. And as you can see here, C6 is turning or rotating. Okay. Tadi ada seorang student PM Akak tanya kenapa dia punya ni tak bergerak. Sebab dia dah proceed, dah jump kepada model yang sangat susah. So I just remind you guys, siapa yang jangan terus reassemble ya. Try to test it first using this step. And then if still tak working, baru you guys reassemble the body modules. Okay, alright. Next, Eugene. Okay, siapa-siapa yang ada isu kenapa dia tak gerak ke, kenapa tak nak berfungsi, boleh inform me at the chat box ataupun boleh turn on your mic. Okay, so first project, let's we do together what are both SMD. Okay, you guys can refer to manual page 20. Okay. All right. Okay, as you can see here from the page 20, the manual one, the first page we got so many instruction about the component required. We must have body, head, A1, A2, A8 until E3 and so on. Okay, so adik-adik dah ready ke? Okay, kalau dah ready, ada ke yang komponen dah ada robot yang dah siap-siap ada tu, bolehlah cabut, reassemble. So let's restart with this one. Kalau akak terlalu laju ke terlalu cepat ke, boleh just ping me and say what you miss or you tertinggal. Okay, so for first step, which is in the manual book page 20 for 01 step, we take first E3, this one E3, dia macam panjang sikit hujung, and also B8, and also 2 E7. Okay, then kita masukkan sampailah dia dekat in the middle of this road. Okay, kita masukkan. Okay. Masukkan. Okay, like this. Should be like this. Kalau adik-adik nak turn on camera, boleh nak tunjuk dah dapat ke tak, sebab akak pun tak tahu korang you guys dah dapat ke, tertinggal ke, akak terlalu laju ke. Okay, this one, right? Okay, this one for step 1 part. Okay, so let's move to step 2, which is we required 2 before and also 2 E8. Okay, and another reminder, please make sure the position before ni kita connectkan E8 dengan E3 yang kita dah buat tadi dalam dia punya layer inside. Okay, this one outer layer and this one is the outside layer. So kita connect ke dalam inside layer. Okay. Alright. And then we attach both before so that dia macam boleh standkan dia dua-dua ni. Alright. Okay, just refer to the manual. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then it should be like this. Okay. Alright. So once we have done this, okay, so we can see to step 3. We can try to rotate this gear, and it's supposedly to kita boleh rasa lah dia rotate smoothly. Okay, maksudnya itu betul lah connection you guys. Okay, so now kita move kepada step yang ketiga, step yang keempat, which is we start dengan our body module and then with 4 E6. Okay, and then what we should do is kita connectkan, kita press E6 ni dalam hole. every hole yang dekat bawah ni Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, connect. Alright, wait Okay. Okay, once it done, if you guys done, then we can attach. We move to another step, which is step 5. We attach the one you dah buat before ni dengan body module ni. Kita attach macam ni. Oops, silap. I think I'm okay, wait Okay, just attach. Dan supposedly dia akan jadi macam dalam gambar tu lah. Okay, just attach it. Alright. Pastikan masa press tu ada macam bunyi klik. Macam bunyi klik. Okay, so tu maksudnya betul lah. Okay. Alright, once done, kita boleh move kepada this part. Okay, give me a moment. Alright, wait. Okay. It should be look like this. And then kita ambil C7. 2 C7 and kita connectkan dekat hujung yang warna kuning ni. Okay. Hujung kuning ni. But make sure masa you guys nak press dia tu, make sure kita simetri. Jangan sengit-sengit. Tengok dalam gambar manual page 21 tu, dia ada show yang correct and wrong method. Please make sure kita connect dia dengan simetri lah, positif yang simetri, positive shape yang simetri. Okay, alright. And it should be like in the picture, the third picture here, the most right side picture. Okay, once done, next Yuji. Okay, so now let's move to the kita nak buat tangan dengan kaki robot ni, left and right. Okay, so what you need is first kita ambil yang komponen yang besar dulu, part yang besar. Kita ambil B4, 2 B4. Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry. Kita ambil E3, B8 dengan 2 E7. Okay. Then kita, oh sorry. Okay, sorry student. Kita tengok step 2-4 tu. Kita ambil A8, B9, A1 dan juga B5. Ini komponen besar yang kita kena ada. This one. Warna putih semua. Okay. So after that, kita compilekan. Kita presskan together, attach together A1 dengan B9. Okay, A1 dengan B9. Pastikan direction tu betul macam dalam gambar. Okay, kita attach dekat 2 hole. First 2 hole dekat top tu. Kita attach together and it should be like this. Okay, then kita ambil pula A8 dan kita connect dia menggunakan E5 dekat first hole untuk A1 dengan A8. Okay, E5 kita connectkan. Kalau ada apa-apa problem boleh inform. Okay, dah dia akan jadi macam ni, dia macam a bit longgar, loose. Okay, so next kita ambil E4 pula. Kita masukkan dia. Okay, ikut direction macam mana manual tu buat, kita follow je. Okay, after done, then we move to the B5. Okay, this one B5. Okay, this one B5. And then kita ambil E14 dan kita attach dia dekat another hole B9 tu. Okay. Lepas tu kita last kali untuk part ni kita kena ambil E6 dan kita attach dia dekat hujung paling hujung hole dekat B5 tu. And then it should look like this. Right? Okay, ini untuk right side tangan kanan robot. Okay, so kita start pula kita move dekat belah kiri punya previous slide, is it? Okay, this one. The bottom one, kita macam biasa, kita ambil A2, big component first, A2, A7, B9 and also B5. Okay, then what we need to do is we attach this B9 dan juga A7 together dekat two first top hole of B9. And also kita ambil A2, this A2, and we attach by using E5 dekat first hole. Okay. Alright. Okay, then kita ambil E14 macam biasa, kita masukkan dalam hole tu, pastikan direction betul yang macam ada terbelah tu dekat luar. Okay. Then last part kita ambil what we call this B5 and we connect it using E14. Okay, and last one kita connectkan E6 dekat hujung ni. Okay. Okay, so now kita ada dua right and left side untuk robot tangan, kaki dan tangan robot kita. So now kita kena attachkan dekat kita punya body module yang kita dah buat sebelum ni. Okay, so kita ambil yang right side first. Okay, this one right. Then kita attach dekat hole tu, nampak tak? Macam mana dia attach hole tu? 0 to 4 tu, step 0 to 4 kita attach dekat situ. This one. Okay. Alright. And then kita ambil another pin. Okay, another pin which is E5. Okay, and then kita connectkan dia antara ni dengan yang bulat warna hitam tu. Okay. Just connect it into the second hole. Alright. Which is ataupun kita panggil dia yang pukul 3, jam pukul 3. Okay. Alright. Then it should look like in the picture. Okay, so okay ke semua? Alright. If okay, kita can move dekat yang belah kiri pula. Sama je kita attach sebelum ni Eugene. Sama je kita attach dia. Kita attach, ambil E5. Attach dia dekat pukul 3, rotate yang dekat pukul 3 tu. Okay, like this one. Okay, and final. Okay, wait. And final loop. Okay, next saja. Next saja. Okay, it should be like this. Kita attachkan pula kepala head module. Okay, macam mana nak attach? Kita ambil ni. Just press dia dekat atas ni. Pastikan connection wire tu, wire dekat body module tu, dia dekat belakang. Okay, alright. And it should be like this. And last kali kita connectkan wire ni, make sure red dekat negative terminal, black wire dekat positive terminal. Ya, okay, ya. Kalau you nak tak sure, boleh tengok dekat spring tu kita ada attach negative and positive. Bila adik-adik dah test yang first one tu kan, dah betul, maksudnya C6 tu tadi rotate, so sepatutnya takkan ada problem lah untuk robot ni move nanti. Okay, so final it should be look like this. Okay, next Uji. Okay, ni right view, left view dengan front view of the robot, our robot. Alright, next Uji. Okay, so you guys boleh letak dekat bawah matahari ke atau dekat 50 watt halogen lamp, and supposedly our robot akan bergerak macam ni. Ini showing, ini menunjukkan kita punya bila kita punya gear ni bergerak, automatic kita punya motor inside the robot, the body is working. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so this one. Alright, next Eugene. And another one. Okay, this ones we put on the surface, dia akan bergerak dan berjalan. Okay. Okay. Cuba student letak dekat bawah matahari ke. Okay, akak bagi some time untuk you guys put it under the sun ataupun torch dengan 50 watt halogen lamp. Okay, kalau boleh bergerak, cuba inform akak dekat group, dekat chat box boleh, ataupun sukses ataupun apa, so that akak boleh tahulah you guys ni punya robot ni function atau tak, betul atau tak. Okay, please inform me I give you some time. Okay. Okay, this one, Eugene stop kejap. Kita bagi some time untuk student to run dulu. Robot saya hanya bergerak few second. Okay, kenapa few second je? Sebab tak cukup ke? Matahari tak cukup? Ataupun Hazian guna apa? Torchlight ke guna matahari sunlight? Yang lain bergerak ke? Dan dah buka few time gearbox. Robot saya, okay, good job Razi, boleh bergerak. Okay, Hazian dah buka few time gearbox. Oh, okay Hazian, cuba inform saya. You dah try ke buat testing model? Okay, good job Sanjesh. Sebab tadi ada sunlight je testing model. Okay. Oh, tak apa, nanti cuba Hazian PM Maka and then snap after you dah reassemble, bila nanti pun boleh. Tak apa Hazian, check connection spring. Okay. Hanya bergerak few second. I also not sure. Okay, tak apa, nanti Hazian cuba. Tu Dr. Susi kata check connection spring connector. Okay. Alright. Okay. The rest mungkin dah dapat dah kan result? Okay. Tu another advice from Dr. Susi. Try Hazian follow ni dulu, once dah okay ataupun masih tak boleh, just ping me later. Alright. Okay, so next student. Okay, cuba Eugene, can you play the video? Okay, kenapa student robot ni move reverse, secara reverse? Okay, so actually why the robot move reversely is because I connect the wire, the red and black wire connection wrongly, which is like the red into the positive, the black into the negative side. So itu sebabnya robot ni move secara backward, and it's not good, ya student. Actually, I just test it once and it's not good because of why? Because it's showing that we connect the direction wrongly. And for your information, if we keep doing this, we keep connect the wire wrongly, it will damage your solar cell inside. Because for your information, solar panels is usually function at forward bias only, which is that current flow from the usual one. But if you connect it wrongly, it will bring you into the breakdown voltage. And once you expose dia dekat, makin lama you expose dekat bawah sun, dia akan exit reverse turn on voltage yang ada dalam solar cell tu. And lastly, dia akan merosakkan solar cell yang ada dalam tu. So it's not good. Dia bukan sebab kita saja-saja nak buat the reverse ataupun apa ya, student. So please don't do this. But this one I just want to let you see lah what happen if we connect it wrongly at wrong direction or polarity. Okay, you guys can see it moving backwards, right? Okay. Alright, like that one. Okay, so wait, give me a moment. So actually I need to finish the session until 11:35. So for the second model, I will just go through with you guys, and then later you guys can do it yourself, ataupun ada apa-apa issues ke, apa problem, boleh inform kami, Fesi. Okay, Hazian, cuba lagi. Okay. Sebab tadi ada seorang student PM saya kata pun tak boleh bergerak, but they do to test and reassemble and finally diorang punya robot can move. Okay, so the second one I want to show you still the level 1 models, which is big wheeler boat assembly. Okay, you guys can refer from manual page 28. Okay, this one, first one, how we want to build up or assemble the big wheel here, 2 big wheel. Okay, step 1, we create for the right wheel, and for second, we create for left wheel. Alright, next, Eugene. This one actually okay untuk you guys try nanti sebab dia masih easy, masih tak susah lagi. Okay, then we connect it all after the wheel tu dah jadi, kita connect pula untuk body dengan dia punya depan ni, another small wheel. Okay, kita connect macam dalam gambar ni, kita masukkan E6 macam biasa, kita attach B4, kita attach pula another A1 and A7, and also attach another wheel, small wheel, and finally it should be like this, the picture Eugene circle here. Alright, okay, so next. Okay, this one after we compile together, assemble together the big left and right wheel into our body module, and lastly it should be look like this. Okay, very cute, very nice. Okay, just look what Eugene highlight here, the correct and wrong method, you need to follow it. Okay, then the last one, after all is good, and you need to connect the black and red wire into the spring of solar panel, which is red for positive, black for negative part. Okay, so we see the result, how it works. Okay, this one from one of representative. Okay, it will rotating like this. Okay, try to play again. Okay, kita dapat tengok motor big wheel ni berpusing kan. So it showing yang kita punya robot ni sukses lah, kita punya gear, kita punya motor inside the body module, kita punya solar panel ni functioning very well. Alright, so next. Okay. Okay, next Siti. Alright. Okay, so the last one is a big challenge sikit, which is the level 2 model, which is car boat assembly. You guys can refer manual page 47. Okay, page 47. Okay, this one. Okay, as you can refer here, it required many components or many parts, And for first step, in the first picture, we do for the road and also the gear. Okay. And the second picture and the final look bila kita dah attach, kita dah assemble kan dia punya component, dan please make sure yang dia punya gear tu, nampak yang highlighted gear tu connect each other, attach each other. Kalau tak, dia tak akan function. Contoh macam satu bergerak tapi ada yang lain tak attach, macam mana yang hujung-hujung tu nak bergerak kan? That gear. Okay, dia kena attach each other. So bila dia attach each other, nanti akan ada input daripada body module kita tu, dia akan movekan one of the gear here, so that bila semua well attached, all akan bergerak. Dan lastly kita punya robot pun, kita punya tayar wheel tu akan bergerak. Okay, so kita akan tengok further. Next, Eugene. Ataupun you guys nanti bila buat, boleh test by moving your finger on top of the gear. Supposedly bila you rotate one, yang lain pun akan ikut bergerak, ikut rotate. Okay, so next Eugene. Next slide. Okay. Okay, this one bila you guys macam dah rasa dia dah well attached, dah attached together, kita connectkan pula small wheel dekat setiap hujung-hujung pin, extra pin yang ada dekat yang terkeluar ni, kita attach. Okay, dekat wheel tu pula kita attach E11 sebagai kita panggil orang tengah untuk connectkan dekat kita punya another pin. Okay. Bila kita dah attach, okay, dia akan jadi final look akan macam ni. Okay, alright. Okay, the last one pula kita nak attachkan, okay, lepas tu, after tu kita attachkan body module, and then kita attachkan head module dengan another accessory, we call it accessory, nak buatkan dia macam lagi nice, macam ada shape car tu. Okay, kita attach. Okay, next Eugene. Okay, so final look dia akan jadi macam ni. Left hand side, photos here show the front view of our robot model. Next, the back view. Okay, pastikan kita connect black and wire tu properly. Kita connectkan dekat dalam spring solar panel. Okay, next Eugene. Okay, this left and right view of our robot. Very cute. Okay, you guys can try it later yourself. Okay, by yourself. Next Eugene. Okay. Okay, macam mana dia bergerak akhirnya? This one bila saya tak letak dekat atas apa-apa surface. Oh, dia okay. Kita dapat tengok kan semua motor yang dekat antara road tu semua bergerak. Bila semua tu bergerak, automatik kita punya wheel tayar depan kita tu pun akan ikut bergerak. So, okay, tu connection belakang wire kena betul. Alright, so next Eugene. Okay, nampak kan? Nampak kan dia rotate very good. Okay, this one once kita letak dia atas apa-apa surface, okay, dia akan bergerak. Tengok. Okay, kenapa bila kita tutup dengan tangan dia akan stop? Okay, mesti you guys tahu kan sebab dia tak dapat enough energy daripada sun tu, so that dia stop, and then once kita alihkan tangan kita tu dia akan keep moving. Okay, so next. Okay, that is the last part of my session. Next, we will move to quiz time. Okay, so I will pass to Eugene back. So please students, buat yang terbaik so that you can get the prize, can be the winner. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you Alia. So,
Alright.
semua dah ready ya untuk quiz? pass back to Eugene.
Yes, give me a moment. Okay, everyone, please open your Kahoot. And this is the code for the Kahoot room. Oh, and please put your name properly so that I can refer back to the list. Because last time one of the participants put his name really short, then I don't know who is he. And this color is meant for the pre-U students, so non-pre-U. If you want to join, you can actually, but you won't get the prize because the this program is just meant for pre-U student. Okay, sila letak nama bye-bye. Baru saya dapat boleh cari nama kamu dari list. Untuk keluarga yang tak ada device banyak kan, saya suggest boleh buka beberapa tab iaitu Kahoot. Kan browser kita boleh buka banyak tab kan, jadi saya suggest buka beberapa tab untuk partisipan itulah. Okay, any more? Now only 23. Or is there any problem with the Kahoot? I give more another 2 minutes. Then I will stop and then we'll proceed to our Kahoot quiz. Okay, any more? Because last week got 30 plus and now only 28. One of the participants just logged out. You can try and join again. Okay, another 1 more minute, then we shall start our Kahoot. So today's quiz will be related to what me and Aya just shared to you guys. So hopefully you guys got focus throughout all the session. Okay, is there any more? If not, then we shall proceed. Oh, I see. May I know who is KKB? Because I can't find your name in the list. Please put in the chat box for your full name. KKB. If not, then I can't find your name in the list because your name is too short already. Please provide a proper name, or doesn't have to be full. Proper name will be do. Nanti mana tak dapat prize. Okay, if there's no more, then I will proceed now. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, what is the kit for today's session? Snap circuit, Tobi2, or SolarBot, or Autobot? Okay, very good. Well done. Right, let's see how about next question. What energy does sun produce? Just now we talked a lot in our renewable source. So what does sun provide us? Very good. Is solar energy. Okay, solar panel converts solar energy into what kind of energy? Just now, if you got listen or get to the flow that I show in the SolarBot, you will be understand. Okay, very good. E is electrical energy. Okay, what energy does this figure produce? Just now got solar energy, right? Then it converts to electricity, and now the electricity will help this motor to rotate. And what energy does this produce? Okay, this is a mechanical energy as the gear rotates. Okay, very good. Okay, true or false? SolarBot sends sunlight and move in land and water. Is it true or false? Let's see about it. SolarBot boleh jalan. Okay, bagus. Dia true. SolarBot dia send sunlight. Lepas tu dia boleh jalan kat tanah dan air. Okay, apa nama saya? Tadi ayah ada showkan bot ini. Apakah nama bot ini? Bot ini dia berjalan. Jadi apa nama dia? Nama dia tentang jalan. Walk bot. Betul. Okay, tengok. Robot ini dia ada banyak roda. Jadi ini apa nama bot ini? Okay, this is a car bot. Dia macam kereta, banyak roda. Okay, yang mana satu badan? Ini ada dua gambar. Salah satu adalah badan untuk robot ini. Very good. Okay, I can move in water. Is it true or false? Ini ada satu bot, server bot yang boleh berjalan kat air ke atau tidak? Okay, betul. Bot ini boleh berjalan di air. jika ada masa student boleh buat bot tadi itu dan try cuba ke air. Oke, ini adalah bot pertama kita kan. Jadi dia boleh jalan ke tanah ke? Betul. Oh, ini cepat semua. Mari kita tengok siapa pemenang untuk hari ini. Yang ketiga, Mos Azmi. Yang kedua, Arya. Avi. Oke, mari kita beri tepukan kepada mereka. Dan jika juga ada keempat dan kelima. Okay. Keadaan semua. Okay, now we'll proceed to our closing. Dr. Suji, you may proceed.
Ya, okay. Best tak tadi? Students best tak? Okay, best ya. So good job Tan Eugene and also Alia. It was so fun and we learned so many things about renewable energy ya, tenaga keterbaruan, bagaimana tenaga solar boleh ditukar ke tenaga mekanik, boleh ditukar ke tenaga elektrik untuk menggerakkan robot ya. So harap semua pelajar belajar banyak benda baru hari ini dan juga Tinkercad ya. Abang Eugene dah mengajar tentang Tinkercad dan juga ada quiz tadi. Okey, kita tunggu ya. Nanti ada pemenang, senarai pemenang akan diedarkan oleh Abang Eugene. And then so sekarang kalau boleh semua orang buka kamera, kita ambil satu grup foto. Okey. Ni muka gembira lepas dah buat your SolarBot and also dah buat Tinkercad, tengok muka gembira. Okay. Semua boleh buka kamera.
Jom mari kita buka share balik. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, everyone open your screen.
Happy tak? Kenalah tunjuk muka happy 2 jam main SolarBot, pasang-pasang. Connect positif ke negatif semua. Best tak? I cannot open my camera. I really it's okay, never mind. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. So smile. Semua senyum Happy muka happy ya.
Smile.
Okay, ada yang menang quiz tadi. Alright, Eugene, when you're done, let us know.
1, 2, 3, smile. One more time. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Hopefully
Okay,
you all
thank you.
have learned something today.
Yeah, I think all of us learned so much. Okay, so just nak ingatkan pada semua ya, feedback form ni mesti isi untuk dapatkan sijil dan juga kita ada voucher RM10 untuk makanan ya, untuk pelajar budak-budak sekolah saja ya. So mohon isi feedback form ni dan jawab semua soalan. Soalan tu sebenarnya tanya apa yang anda belajar daripada kelas online pada pagi ni. So jawab dan paling penting masukkan nama sekolah semualah, nama cikgu sains. Jadi kami akan beri sijil pada anda, pada sekolah dan juga kepada cikgu sekolah anda, cikgu sekolah yang mengajar sains ya. Dan jangan lupa juga isikan borang untuk claim voucher makan. Alright, RM10 setiap orang. So awak boleh beli apa-apa saja, minta mak bapak beli aiskrim ke apa ke, dan receipt tu masukkan dalam claim form tu. So Abang Eugene akan share dalam group claim form juga ya. Alright.
Saya juga ada share kat chat lah. Jadi kamu boleh refer.
So ada 2 borang satu feedback form nak dapat sijil, lagi satu claim form untuk beli makanan yang anda suka. RM10 boleh belilah apa yang nak makan lah Okay. Alright, kalau tak ada apa-apa, sesi kita berakhirlah. So yes.
Is there a link? I cannot scan the QR code.
There's a link in the
In the
chat.
chat, there
Yeah.
are two forms. The first one will be the feedback form to obtain the certificate. Oh, and then the second form will be the claim for the RM10 food subsidy.
Yeah. But please be patient. Yeah? We have to wait until all the session is over to give you your certificate and also your claims, right?
Yeah.
Because we need to check, make sure that you're really a student, okay? And then make sure you really register for the program. So Eugene and his team will check all this information first, okay?
And again, I want to remind, may I know who is KKB? If not, we are unable to know who you are, so we are unable to send you the price if you want.
KKB is here, is it? In the list of participants, there's no KKB.
Yeah, there is no KKB. That's why we need the real name. If
Yeah.
not, you'll be just ignore.
Okay, so last week we had one KKB, so we don't know who is KKB. Tak boleh match dengan senarai pelajar yang register. So we don't know your email, we don't know anything about you. So that's why use your correct name so that we know how to contact you. Okay. Looks like we don't know who's KKB. So Eugene, Alia, Nila, Yoga, EDS UKM Student Branch, EDS Malaysia, and also EDS Penang Branch. So thank you all. Terima kasih dan kita jumpa lagi minggu depan untuk sesi terakhir iaitu Toby ya, Toby 2. Saya rasa yang paling menarik sekali adalah Toby 2. So refer pada refer pada chat dalam kita punya WhatsApp group apa yang perlu buat sebelum Toby 2 tu ya. Kena assemble dulu dan minggu depan hari Ahad sesi terakhir kita untuk Toby 2. Okay, good luck semua dan bye-bye. Okay. Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye semua. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Thank you.
Alright, thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Adik Hazian pun dah, Hazian, robot and motor is working good now. Okay, very good.
Thank you, Susi.
Okay. Dah troubleshoot ya?
Ah.
Bapak yang troubleshoot ya?
Agak